The old man's hands trembled as he pushed the greasy white bag into mine. His voice was a whisper that didn't belong to strangers. "Don't eat this. They made me put something in it." I blinked. "What?" His eyes darted past me, across the street. He pointed, a red car idling with tinted windows. A woman's silhouette leaned against the glass. Her hand rose slowly, metallic glint in her grasp. A gun. The driver's voice cracked. "She said if I warned you, they'd hurt my granddaughter." The bag sagged in my hand, warm and heavy. But the weight in my chest was colder. Something deliberate, personal. I glanced at the car. The barrel of the gun tilted up, a silent promise. And in that moment, I knew. This wasn't random. It was her. I closed the door gently, bag still in hand. The food smell clung to me, sweet and bitter, like poison disguised as comfort. Inside, the house was quiet. My wife was upstairs, humming faintly, soft, unknowing, or pretending to be. But the red car, the woman, the threat, it wasn't nameless. It was designed, orchestrated. Someone close had given permission for this to exist on my doorstep. I replayed weeks, months, small moments that had seemed nothing. The late-night texts she dismissed as work. The hesitation in her eyes when I asked simple questions. The warmth that had cooled too suddenly. My chest tightened. Infidelity wasn't foreign to the world. But to me, in my home, it had always felt like something distant, a story whispered about others. And yet the tremor in that delivery man's voice carried a truth I couldn't ignore. Someone wanted me erased, quietly. Someone who knew me. I didn't confront her, not yet. Rage wanted me to, but rage is sloppy. Instead, I learned the art of silence. I checked her phone when she slept, memorizing numbers. One stood out. Saved under a woman's name, though the messages reeked of intimacy. I called it from a burner. A man answered. His voice too casual, too familiar. I spoke to no one. At work, I was calm. At home, I kissed her forehead, made her coffee, watched her smile with lips that had lied. But behind that mask, I collected. Receipts, screenshots, GPS logs. Her car had been parked at a hotel 3 towns over, not once, but every Thursday for a month. I bought a DNA kit, not for me, but for our daughter. Quietly swabbed her cheek one night while she dreamed, sent it off. The waiting was torture. My face remained stone, but inside, the storm pressed against my ribs. Nights I lay awake, imagining what the truth would feel like pressed into my palm. Would it burn or freeze? The envelope arrived plain, anonymous, as if the universe wanted to downplay the gravity of what it contained. I opened it slowly, read the words twice, 3 times. My hands didn't shake, but my breath stopped. Probability of paternity, 0%. I closed the envelope. My mind didn't scream. It didn't collapse. It simply adjusted. The pieces fell into place with cruel precision. The red car, the woman, the poisoned food. They wanted me gone because my presence threatened the lie they'd built together. That night, I set the envelope on the kitchen counter. She walked in, phone in hand, hair damp from her shower. She saw it, paused. Her smile broke before her words did. "What's this?" I looked at her. "You tell me." Her hand shook as she opened it. Eyes flicked across the page. Tears came too quickly, too rehearsed. "Please." But I just sat there, silent, watching her world collapse. I didn't shout. I didn't curse. I didn't lift a hand. Instead, I slid my phone across the table. Every screenshot, every record, every trace of her deception compiled neatly in a folder. Her breath hitched as she scrolled. You knew?" "I've always known," I said. My voice was calm, too calm. I just waited until the truth could bury you in your own lies. She sobbed, tried to reach for me. I leaned back, untouched. You didn't just betray me, I said. You built an entire life on sand, and now it drowns you. Her face crumpled, but I felt nothing. The house was silent when I left. I didn't pack much, just enough to leave the shell behind. I walked past the red car across the street. It was gone now. Maybe it had never mattered. Maybe she had staged more than I would ever know. But none of it weighed on me anymore. I had seen the truth, and the truth had severed everything cleanly. Infidelity, lies, poison in a paper bag. Her collapse was the only justice I needed. And as the night air wrapped around me, I realized something sharp and simple. She had lost everything the moment I stopped caring.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.